Good morning, everyone. Bear Olson from Reno, Nevada. I was in the restaurant business for the last 30 years. I owned my own restaurant for 10, and then I worked for a franchise on the West Coast for 20 years as a senior account executive. I oversaw 5 different areas: Fresno, Salt Lake, Boise, Reno, and Sacramento. And so just kind of got burned out in the restaurant industry, the corporate life. I was working hard. COVID hit, and we were deemed essential. So I got to be our training director with no pay increase, and also did food and beverage creation with no pay increase. So I was working double the amount of hours and with no increase in salary. So I started looking. My brother owns a restoration company, and I actually share the office and warehouse with him. And he said that they do a lot of demo of floors and they don't have anyone to put it back. So it was a good opportunity. So I started researching a lot of different companies, and I kind of narrowed it down to 2. And then I met Albert, and that was kind of that was the end of the game. So that's how I got into it. And the only wish I had is that I did it about 15 years earlier. So that's where I'm at.
Awesome, Bear. Thanks. Way to start it up. And yeah, the second I laid eyes on you too, it was over. Just for so you know, you had no choice. It was over.
Yeah, it's you and my wife, so we're good.
So and again, Bear, how long in business at this point? How many months? It's not quite a year, is it?
October, it'll be a year. You get paid for how hard you work, and me, I'm super competitive. So I always tell people it's okay to lose, don't lose the lesson. The first job we ever did, it was crazy. It was $38,000 job, and if we did that now, we'd make a lot of money. Back when we first did it, we made a lot of mistakes, so we learned from it. So you wear multiple hats, just like in the restaurant thing. But for me, and probably similar to Jenny, is one of the reasons you buy franchises, you have all the systems in place and you don't have to recreate the wheel. And I just try to follow all the systems and procedures that you guys have laid out, and it's made our success a lot better. And I think the leadership skills, it's a lot of coaching. That's what you're doing all the time. And if you don't get the job that you went out on, that's fine. It's like baseball. You can be in the Hall of Fame and you failed 7 out of 10 at bats because you got 3 hits. Same here. If you get 4.5, 5 hits every at bat, you're going to be doing well. And the difference for me is I want to scale my business as fast as I can at the appropriate time. And with the restaurant business, it was just them handing you more and more and more, not really, giving you the support that you always needed at times. It's been a great experience. The support we got is kind of unparalleled that I've seen from other companies. Whether it's reaching out to someone like Deb or Jenny that I haven't even met, but I would feel comfortable calling them and just kind of picking their brain. And the internal support that corporate offers is next to I've never seen it before. So it's been really good. And we hired our first DA, and the training process, sometimes people, you got to take it the way it's intended, but he's really fired up now and he's selling stuff. And I can't kind of contain his excitement. So it's been really good. I just got to keep feeding him in appointments. So it's been great. My vision it's not any different than Jenny and Deb. Ours would probably be in the sand, whether it's on the beach or in the golf course where I'm usually winding up.
On the golf course, you don't want to be in the sand on the golf course.
I know, but that's where
We're
I typically
golfers
am. Yeah. And mine is just to scale as quick as I can at the right opportunity. Deb is she doesn't know this, but one of my heroes, and you look up to people that have done it the right way. So, just seeing that it's been done and by multiple people, it's pretty cool and it's exciting and motivating to me. And what should they know? That, it's a great culture and they want and really push you to succeed. It's not just a numbers game where they'll take anybody. They have all the right systems in place to help you get to where you want to be, and you're going to get to where you want to go if you put in the effort and you kind of follow the game plan. I think that they have to be, I had zero sales background. So going in, I was the only one going out to the appointments, and I felt very comfortable with it after the training. Um, so I, I wasn't in a position where I could hire a salesperson or a DA right out of the chute, I think like most people. So I just got comfortable with being uncomfortable at the beginning. And then not to when I first started, it's a little bit different than Deb's, where I had an issue getting my contractor's license, which I have. I passed all the tests, just the state lost my paperwork. So I wasn't able to legally advertise online for PPAs or SEOs or anything else. And so I had to do it all word of mouth, just kind of grassroots. So I joined BNI, just did a lot of creative things, went to a lot of special events, home shows and stuff like that. And it is what it is. But out of our class of 8, I was the one who hit all the goals that they wanted us to hit with the 18 jobs at 125,000 in sales. And I did all that without any of the PPA. And I think it kind of sucked, but it also made me stronger for it too. No, so the dude is my brother, but it's 3%. So
Okay.
it's nothing. We get actually, I got to talk to him because we get more from a different restoration company. So he's got to kick me back a little bit more. But another company, we're getting about 5%, and we get a lot from realtors. And then the biggest asset I've had here locally is just from BNI, just being active in that and networking your butt off.